Nothing's working here. I forget to charge it. Hello. I can't hear a damn thing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Actually, no, welcome, because you're probably new, because this channel is brand new. Anyways, yeah, if you don't know me, my name's Derek. Go by D Patriot. I typically look older. I usually have a beard. It's gone now for a little bit. I'm gonna grow back because I'm not loving this. Anyways, I do have a second channel. That's really where I live as far as YouTube is concerned. But we're putting all the other content over here. And today, based on a bunch of recommendations, I probably should post it on the other channel, but I'm not, so those people aren't going to ever see it. But anyways, this is One Woman, 17 British Accents. Anglophenia, episode 5. I'll be honest, I've never been to Europe. I've been outside of the US, but like Mexico, Canada, you know, stuff like that. Jamaica. I went a few. Where else did I go? Really not many other places. So, never been to Europe. Love British people. Love the UK. Scotland. Excellent. Warhammer. Arguably the best thing to come out of England ever. You know what I'm saying. For the Emperor. I know you get it. I know it. All right, so let's go. Enough of that rambling. Let's just do this.
The UK is incredibly diverse in terms of accents, and it just so happens that I can do many of these accents.
You sound like she's out of
as
water.
my party trick. So come with me as I take you on a guided tour through all of the accents and archetypes of Great Britain. Hi, I'm Siobhan Thompson, and this is Anglophenia.
Hi, Siobhan.
Speaking right now is RP, received pronunciation, or, your standard BBC English.
I'm with you.
Spoken across the country, generally by middle, and upper class people. Think of Martin Freeman, Benedict Cumberbatch, or
The Hobbit.
Most of the presenters of BBC News.
The lovely Hobbit.
Good evening. It's 9 o'clock, and this is the news. I'm very important.
Love it.
Heightened RP is generally only spoken on film and television now. So you're going to think of Nell Card or the Dowager Countess in Downton Abbey.
Oh, rest in
Gerald,
peace.
I do love you, but you're so terribly, terribly poor. Heightened RP is generally only spoken on film and television now. So you're going to think of Nell Card or the Dowager Countess.
Oh, rest in peace.
Abbey. Oh, Gerald, I do love you, but you're so terribly, terribly poor. Now, London is the accent that most people outside of Britain can recognise.
Oh, God, yeah.
Classic lock, stock, and two smoking barrels. Get out of my pub. Go on. Get out of here.
Yeah, for sure.
You tart. East Anglia is a flat, boggy kind of place with a flat, boggy kind of accent. I love to give you an example of somebody that comes from there that speaks like this, but they all lose this accent as soon as they can. Stephen Fry's from Norfolk.
Oh,
He doesn't
okay.
speak like this because he's posh. Here's a kind of classic kind of East Anglia phrase. I done dropped my computer in the fan and it's broken. Now let's go across the island.
What?
Country,
Okay,
which is a
it's
much
not too bad, though.
rounder sound. It's farmland full of sheep and cows.
So there's RP, heightened RP, London, and East Anglia so far. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah. All right, let's just let it roll.
And apples. Think of like Sam Ganji from the Lord
Oh,
of the Rings,
Sam.
Hagrid from the Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
Oh, you bloody kids, get off my land! Or, oh, Mr. Frodo, don't let him turn me into anything unnatural. And then when you go down to Cornwall, it gets a little bit more pirate.
I just gotta say, Lord of the Rings is like one of my all-time favorites. Sam is like one of my all-time favorite characters in like anything. Sean Astin did a phenomenal job. Yeah, I just love the fact that they're talking about that. Not even related, but let's go. I'm done.
So, hoist the mizzen mast, Squire Trelawney. No,
What?
Southern Welsh is this great sing-songy kind of an
Oh.
accent. Tom Jones or Richard Burton. Rage against the dying of the light. Bloody hell, I love Dylan Thomas. Northern Welsh is
pretty
where
good.
the singer Duffy is from. It's a breathier, thicker kind of an accent.
Oh.
And most people from there speak Welsh at home, and English is a second language.
Oh, okay.
Diolch yn fawr.
Okay. What's the
Now,
first
across
language?
The country to the West Midlands and Birmingham, it's a very nasal kind of an accent, mostly on account of all the industry that went on in that area. Cat Daly, who presents So You Think You Can Dance, is from there, and so is Ozzy Osbourne.
What? Oh, Ozzy.
There's a
Also, rest in peace. Damn.
That he does isn't because of drugs, it's just where he's from. Scouse is your classic Liverpool accent. The Beatles are from there, and so's Paul McGann. They were also made European Capital of Culture a couple of years ago by so don't tell me they're not cultured, alright. Up into Lancashire, and think of Christopher Eccleston or most of the cast of the Downstairs in Downton Abbey. Daisy,
never seen it.
Guns out the oven before they burn. Oh, Mr. Bates. So, across the Pennines to Yorkshire, it's a much kind of flatter accent from...
I guess I'm ignorant because I didn't realize there were that many different dialects or versions of, I almost said versions of the English language in England. But obviously that makes sense because here in America, there's so many different accents. If you go, like I'm from Boston. So like, if I was going to talk like me from my hometown, which is 5 minutes from Boston, we wouldn't say Park Con Harvard Yard. I would just be like, hey man, what's going on? Get over here. How you doing? Like stuff like that. It's like, get out of here. Get out of here. Come over here. Stuff like that. Water. That's kind of the deal. But if you go slightly north, people talk so much different. So much different. Like the closer you get to Canada, they start rolling out the aboots and aboots and about and above and all those things. But down where I'm from, doesn't happen. So this is pretty fascinating.
From Lancashire, and they cut off a lot of the words. So I'm going to Pub Up Hill. Think of Sean Bean from Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones. One does not simply walk into Mordor. So in Northumberland and Newcastle, they speak in a Geordie accent. So, think of the Geordie Shore or Carol Cole, remember?
Jersey Shore?
From the X Factor, because nobody could understand a word she was saying. Or Billy Elliot. All I want to do is dance bally, but me dad makes me box. Edinburgh's the capital of Scotland.
So she was saying like me there, like me instead of my me. Is that just in certain locations in England? Or does everybody say that instead of my?
Scotland, it's a very soft, maybe a little snooty kind of an
like
accent.
This one.
Think of Ewan McGregor or Dame Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall. Mm-hmm. That's 10 points taken from Gryffindor, Mr. Potter.
This is Doubtfire?
He's a much thicker kind of an accent. Billy Connolly and Peter Capaldi are both from there. They cut off a lot of the words.
Glasgow, okay, so Scotland.
I haven't any butter, so I've got to go to the shop, And so up to the very north to the Highlands of Scotland. Think of Amy Pond from Doctor Who, or maybe Sir Robert Burns. The best laid plans of mice and men, gang after glee. Now let's go to Northern Ireland, and it's all about the fires with an
Belfast.
Irish accent, like how now, Branco. Liam Neeson is from there.
Okay.
Got a very particular set of skills. I know he doesn't say it in that accent in the movie, but it sounds well cool, so And finally, Southern Ireland is obviously not a part of the United Kingdom, but I can do a Dublin accent, so let's just do it. It's a pretty classic Irish accent with a lot of assonance to it.
Oh, Dublin.
Sinead O'Connor's from there. Nothing compares. Nothing
compares to you.
To you. That's all from me. Tell me
Nicely
if there's any
done.
British accents that I miss, because I love a challenge.
All right, first off, sorry, I didn't mean all of England. I meant all of the UK, so that was a mistake. Very sorry about that. I gotta say, Scotland, to me, I love those people. I love those guys. Like, any person that I talk to that's from Scotland is like super inappropriate, all like filled with piss and vinegar. They're all hyped up. They're angry about stuff. They're passionate about things. They're kind. And they're the fucking best. Like, honest to God, they're like the most fun people. And I don't know if that's just my experience, but that's the experience that I've had with people that I met from Scotland over the years. In person and not in person. It doesn't matter. They're not all the same. But they're like, they're rough. But they're kind. They got a good heart, and I love it. Love all of them. Anyways, Dublin, my favorite accent by far. I have to say, I'm Irish. Obviously, I've never been there, so like take that for what it is. Yeah, pretty good stuff. The other ones, the ones that are in England, some of them were different. Some of them were just slightly different, at least from my ear. Obviously, that's probably not the case. I sound like an absolute tool right now. This is probably the dumbest video I could have made. But anyways, all in all, this was fun. I know this was a short little glimpse. If you happen to watch this video and you want to see more, let me know. I can bring some life experience into this. No, I can't. Anyways, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button, subscribe to follow along. And like I said, drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts, even if it is, dude, don't ever make these again. Take care. See ya.